Okay, today's session is going to be about the first consult with a client. So this is for personal trainers, fitness professionals, meeting that client for the first time. This could be more of a warm lead or a cold lead, so we'll kind of show you other avenues on each of those. So a warm lead is somebody that you kind of know, you've talked to before, they're coming in to experience your services. A cold lead is somebody who probably either just had a walk-in or called you on the phone and you got them in for that first consult, okay? So Ashley is one of the trainers here at Pure Motion, and we really want to dial this in for her. She's starting to get some clients right now, getting more busy, so she wants to nail this down because that first consult is so important. It's your first impression of somebody. So if somebody's coming in, I believe if somebody walks in that door, they want to be sold personal training. So if they leave without a contract, it was my fault, to be honest. You know, I really am hard on myself that way, and I try to, replay that whole scenario in my head. What did I did wrong? What didn't I say correctly? So, believe it or not, it's always a learning process. After 20 years in the business, I'm continuously learning how to talk to people differently because there's different personalities out there, and you need to diagnose their personality so when you talk to them, you can relate certain things on my questionnaire to what their goals are. So Ashley, I'm going to give her the floor now, and she's just going to share what she wants to get out of this little session with me. Want to get out of this in terms of like what do
I want to get out of learning?
Yes, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, like diving in.
Yes.
So yes, I want to know how to take this person who has expressed interest in me and my services. Hey, you worked out with so and so, and they're getting great results. I think I want to bump up my results.
Yeah.
Can you do that for me? Maybe.
Yeah.
And they're kind of testing the waters with me. I want to know how committed they are. So how do I get them from that kind of contemplating stage to this is what I need. I need to get started with her today.
Definitely. That's great. Every fitness professional out there would want to do that, right? If you're at 24 Fitness, LA Fitness, wherever gym you're at, your own studio, you're doing boot camps, whatever you do, you want to take that person from thinking about it, to jumping in, getting started, and believe in your approach. So you really need to practice. We're going to role play a little bit here and show you. So I'm going to pretend like you've already filled this out, Ashley, okay? So my questionnaire, I want you guys to make your own questionnaires, okay? Mine is more nutritionally based because I'm also a nutritionist, and I love asking questions about digestive issues, constipation, bloating, gas, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I ask all these questions because I want to know their history, and I'm sure that you have questionnaires to go over their health history, but I'm asking questions that some people may not even know why I'm even asking. Like constipation, why is that a big deal? It's normal, right? Acid reflux, it's normal. Headaches, pain, it's all normal. Well, in my assessment, okay, which is going to be different from everybody's out there, but we're going to have the same concepts that you can use when you do approach a client or they come on in, okay? So Ashley's pretty healthy. She's in her younger 30s, and one of her things is she wants to tone up and lose about 10 pounds, she said. Okay, good, looking over that. So what I do is, as she filled this out, I'm just relating what she said. I'm doing a reflection technique kind of a thing. So the reflection technique is, Ashley's like, I want to lose weight. And I'm like, sounds like you want to lose weight, And then I'm like, so why do you want to lose weight? That's a very important question when you're doing your assessment, is you want to ask why almost 3 times. You may get the answer in 2, but you want to get to the real reason why they're coming in. So why do you want to lose 10 pounds, Ashley?
Let's see. I had a baby a couple years ago, and there's just some areas I'm not quite as tight as I think I used to feel.
Okay.
I think there's just that last 10 pounds that I've got to go.
Okay. So what you're saying is you just had a baby a few years ago, and your body isn't up to where it used to be prior to having a baby. Is that what it sounds like to me, right?
That's right.
Okay. And is there any other concerns or reasons why you want to start? Is there any kind of a wedding coming up? Is there a class reunion? Oh. Is there any event that's specifically coming up? Or is it just plain and lastly, my body is not in the shape it used to be, and I'm really committed to getting back there because why?
You know, now that you say that, that's kind of interesting. I just kind of didn't feel right, but I would love to have these results for a party that I'm going to at the end of the summer.
Okay.
Where all my friends are going to be there. My family from out of town's coming. So actually, I like that. That sounds like
okay.
Where my brain has been. I didn't realize that.
So we're June 24th. You're like the end of August?
End of August.
So we have about 10 weeks. So that's definitely doable. 10 pounds in 10 weeks. The average, somebody should say 1 to 2 pounds. The more fit we are, the harder it can be. But we can also not just go by body weight or body weight loss, but what we can go by is, body fat percentage. Because if you put on 3 pounds of lean body mass muscle, right, and we lose 7 to 10 pounds, we're going to see, it's not all about the weight, okay? So we'll also look at the body fat percentage. And what I tell people is in a 6-week program, if you're doing everything consistently, you should see about a 3% loss of body fat. So we'll say, let's go to 4 to 5% body fat and 10 pounds, okay? So that's your goal, right? That sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay. So what have you been doing in the past that hasn't worked?
Too much cardio doesn't seem to get me anywhere.
Okay, too much cardio. And just time out for a second. I'm writing all these notes down because what I want to do is relate these back in our conversation at any time. So if she mentioned she wants to do all cardio, I'm like, well, actually, you said here that you're doing too much cardio and it probably isn't giving you the results you need. Just for your FYI, okay? Sorry about that.
Yes, good point. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of cardio. I'm not really seeing the results I want. I think I need to do more weights. I think I need more toning, and I'm not getting toning from running and elliptical.
Okay. So any kind of weight training activities, or have you been doing? Are you currently doing any weight training activities?
No, I haven't. I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Okay.
I go into the gym and I feel a little intimidated by some of the movements I see people doing, and I don't know if they're doing it correct, if I should watch them or not. So.
Okay, see, sounds like you just need somebody to really dial in a program for you that's going to get the results the fastest. Does that sound right?
Yes, fast, and okay. I don't want to hurt myself.
Definitely, yeah. Injuries are a demotivator, definitely.
Yes.
Okay. Now, question I love asking: have you ever had a personal trainer before?
No.
No. Okay, that's your first time. So, what made you decide to reach out to me? How do you find me for one thing? How did you find?
Oh, I just moved to the area.
Okay.
And I'm looking around, and I've tried a couple gyms, and I like this spot. I go to that Starbucks right there all the time.
Okay.
So I saw it over there, and I was having my latte, and I thought, try you guys out, see. I didn't really click with any of the other ones.
Okay.
So still searching.
It's really important, definitely, to have that commonality and to be aware and like who you're working out with, because you're going to pay them some money and you want to have a good time and you want to get those results. So
yes.
Definitely got to build that trust. So one of the things that you first want to do is get that rapport when you first meet somebody. Some people just jump into working out and doing some assessments. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to know that you have a daughter that's 2. What's her name? I want to ask as many questions as possible. One of the things that I like to break up, since I'm from Wisconsin, is I'm from Wisconsin. Because people say, hey, your accent, where's it from? And they'll either share, I'm from the Midwest, I'm from Chicago, or I know somebody, and then you just have a little bit more. The more affinity you have for somebody, the more relatable things you have, the more affinity you have those people, guess what's going to happen? The more you're going to purchase from that person, okay? A little bit of tidbit on that.
I like that.
All right, so it looks like you're eating okay. You haven't had a trainer before, you said, but you're definitely looking for somebody to give you a program that's going to get those results. Okay. Now, I know you can't see it on my list,